hoping I don't have any granola bar in my teeth. All right, guys, you know the drill. If you're not new to my channel, hello, I am HotMessNess, MUA, otherwise known as Vanessa. There's always something going on in the background of my videos. I don't live alone. I don't have a studio space. So this is how we roll around here. Anyway, today's video is going to be introducing 20 new Looxi matte eyeshadows. Are we in focus here? Are we? I hope so. I hope so. Anyway, so Looxi is making a transition. They had a huge sale that just happened where all of the mattes were 50% off, quite a few shimmers. They are doing a transition over to some manufactured matte eyeshadows. Let's be real. When you're growing as an indie, eventually you hit a point where you can't keep up to date with like the customers. And indie doesn't necessarily mean that someone's in the kitchen pressing and mixing, even though that's Looxi's roots. That's where they started making their own eyeshadows, and now they're transitioning into manufactured. So it was this whole process on finding the perfect lab with the perfect formula, and these are the first 20 that are here for us. So Looxi's going to be releasing new shades every couple weeks, and I'm excited to share these new ones with you today. So it'll be fun stuff. You've got 10 very neutral, everyday wearable brownie kind of esque shades, and you've got 10 more colorful shades. So today I'm getting ready for work. I'm going to be mostly using these, and then I'm hoping to have a video up this week using some of the color for you guys so you can get a gist. So there's a little something for everybody in the makeup community. Mattes are my passion. It's what I love. I don't care if you give me 50 shades of brown mattes or 50 shades of purple mattes. Mattes are what I truly love. These are going to be $5 a piece. They are releasing on April 7th. Ugh, quote me on that. All information will be listed down below in the description bar. I also will have some flat lays and up close swatches on my Instagram. You can find that down below as well. And in the midst point of this video, timestamps down below when you can get up close swatches of these beauties. So for the now, we're gonna play with these. We're gonna put some on the eyes, put them to the test. I have always been a fan of the Looxi mattes. I felt that they were very soft, very blendable, but one of the problems with Looxi's matte shades is they broke very easily. Sometimes they would break in transit coming to you, the consumer, and I'm sure that was a pain for, you know, the brand owner, Jess, and as well as the consumer, because they had to be replaced and it cost money and yada yada. So these new ones are supposed to be much better in their shipping, and you can already feel that the formula is more pressed into the pan. It doesn't have any of that looseness. I have used these once. I wore them last night, and I was really impressed with the blendability. There's a little bit of powder kick up, but nothing too crazy. And these ones seem more true to the color in the pan. So instead of turning a little bit darker, so far the ones that I've used have felt very like this is the pan shade and this is the color on my eyeballs. So I am just using my trusty Blink primer. This is like an anti-aging primer. This just reminds me of like a whole creamy coffee house kind of theme. So I think I'm gonna start with this creamy shade right here. It is called Cream and Sugar. I'm gonna take a little cream and sugar on this little fluffy Hakahodo. It's flat on the edge so I can get it just where I want to. I'm gonna pop that in here. See, it doesn't have a whole lot of powder kick up, whereas before a lot of Looxi shades did. Never was one to bother me, but you know, just information that's good to note. So I'm just using this, I just said the name and I've already forgotten. I'm using Cream and Sugar right here, building up a little bit of a crease in the upper brow area. these seem like they build on each other a little bit more. Like you can put it down and get a soft wash of color, or you can build the intensity up, which is nice. Now I'm gonna take this real pretty pinky shade. It's called Peach Abu, and I'm going to use the Sonia G Crease 2. This one has a little bit of a sheen to it, but as you use it, you won't see any of the sparkle. It's the kind of thing that gives it more of a slip when you're blending. Look at that, so easy. I'm not trying to do anything crazy, no crazy Instagram kind of eye. I just want to show you how these perform and also have makeup for work. We're multitasking here today. Yeah, I like what my crease is doing here. I'm gonna take Caffeine Queen and I'm gonna start building that up into the outer corner and into the crease. Caffeine Queen. This is made for me right here. I realize that my mic is picking up the growling sounds of my stomach. Yeah, I know you heard that. These are the kind of eyeshadows that I feel like you won't mess up. Like you could add a color and be like, I'm not really about that. And you could still blend it and fix it. So even though I've gone for the whole pinky vibe, I think I'm gonna do these kind in the outer corner, but I wanna add a little bit of this red and see how it does. I'm gonna take this Looxi Small Tapered 231, pick up some of this red shade. It is called Cherry Kiss. So here's Cherry Kiss. A little bit more of the powder kick up for that one. Ooh, that's nice. I'm gonna take a little bit of my Morphe M456, grab a little bit more of that Cherry Kiss. These are a little bit scratchier, so sometimes they put down color a little bit easier because I want to keep that red right there. This is a good little red. I don't want to lose too much of my little pink here, so I'm going to grab some of the Caffeine Queen and just add a little bit more here. All right, I'm cleaning off my little Morphe M456 and I'm going to tap into Sin Amin right here. And that's layering on the red really nicely, which is just what I wanted to see. Could I make like a new color? Because this is like a reddy kind of brown, but I wanted to see how it did with the red. And just making sure I keep that depth, I'm gonna take an E36 from Morphe and grab a little bit more of cinnamon and pack it right here, closer to the lash line, and drag it kind of up. And then I wanna go in with this darkest shade here called Roasted. Same thing, E36. And just deepen that up. And I'm just gonna wipe off my M456 and blend what I just did. And they all blend really nicely without taking it away. You can take some away, but not all. Love. I'm just gonna flick out a little bit. Now I'm gonna do some edge cleanup, just the outside edge of all that I just did. I'm gonna pick up this color right here. It's called Biscotti, and a big fluffy brush. And I'm just going to very carefully work around as like my little eraser shade. And I'm gonna take Biscotti and run it here so I can clean up. Okay, I don't wanna do a cut crease. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little bit of these two and pack them on my lid and see, because I'd like to put down a shimmer, but I want to make sure that none of these shades are popping through too much. Because we're on the Looxi, she had some new shimmers. I'm going to throw those up in the cards if you're interested in seeing them. These ones she just kind of released, and That's how they got into the world. So I'm going to grab, should I go very predictable? Yeah, I'm gonna go super predictable. I'm gonna grab iced right here, and I'm gonna pop that on top of the mats that I just did. Because I don't really wanna do a cut crease or anything like that. I just want a very simple, pretty eye look, no fuss. I'm gonna take a little bit of Looxi's Baby Girl, just right here. Ooh, fun. Why did my light just go out, you bastard? All right, for a little fun, I'm going to take ColourPop Besto. It's like a chocolate color. Almost has that purpley red to it. Kind of reminds me of Costa Riche from MAC. Right up close. I already did a little bit up here, but you get the gist, not drist. And then getting just in the lower lash, I'm going to take Matte Sienna. This is a Pixie one. You don't have to barely push with this. It is super creamy, extremely pigmented, but just a little bit of fun and pop of color. And I'm taking this little tiny Morphe M213, and I'm gonna grab some of the red and play up the lower lash line. Now I'm gonna take this one, Cinnamon, brownie it up a bit, then getting as close as I can to the lash line, I'm taking Roasted and just tapping, because that's going to be closer and just on the outer. A little bit up here too. Then I want to blend this out a bit. And I'm wiping it off so it's all nice and clean, and taking some of the little peach shade. Get an idea of how everything works together. All right guys, I look complete. Now we're gonna shove on some lashes, and I'll be right back. Ta-da! These lashes were actually gifted from me from a friend. She got them on Amazon. I think they're like $2. I hated them when I first put them on because the band is so thin. Once you wear them once and they fill, love them. They're Amika Cosmetics Natural Effect. I'll try to find them in Amazon and link them down below. Am I here? I hope I'm here. Oh, Lord. Anywho, time to put on a lippy. This is Come On Sis from ColourPop. You know why I always end up wearing nude lipstick? Because my lips are crooked. I got bit by a dog. My nose is crooked, so everything's shifted. I think the only way to fix it is filler or lip injections. On some liquid catsuit on top. This is Petal Poison. All right, guys, for some up-close swatches, just stay tuned. They're coming up right here. Shades going from the bottom right to left are Biscotti, Doppito, Cream and Sugar, Cinnamon, Peachaboo, Roasted, Caffeine Queen, Venti, Totally Toffee, and Dulce. I hope you guys don't mind the more manufactured swatches. As much as they look pretty, sometimes it's hard to differentiate with how things look in real life, but I figured you can get up-close swatches of how these mattes look. The more colorful shades, I used a primer first, and going from the bottom right-hand corner to the left, we have Sundays, that light yellow. That light violet is Notice Me. The bright yellow is Sunny Side. The purple is Punk Passion. The orange is Clementine Cutie. We have another purple called Naughty and Napa. The red is Cherry Kiss. The blue is Blue Your Mind. That chartreuse is Lucky Charm. And then that green is Matcha. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed seeing a first demo using some of the neutral shades. I'm gonna have some of the colorful ones up for you very soon. And if you have any questions about the launch, any of that nature, leave it down below in the comments. I am an affiliate for Looxi Beauty. If you use code HOTMESS at checkout, I believe it brings the shadows down to $4 instead of $5. You know, it's fun stuff. It's good stuff. I like it. I support Looxi. I love Looxi, whether I'm being sent Looxi or I buy Looxi. It's all like apples and oranges. So I wanted to get this out to you as soon as possible. As always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Mwah. Bye. Don't forget, you can subscribe down here, and for more videos, click over here. Possibly there. There's places to click. Click them. Click them all.